Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. Just as I was loading into this time, it said, be careful how many weapons you carry. It'll slow down how your effective cooldowns, determining how often you can use your abilities. And I have to wonder, is that the only thing that happens? Like, do I just get a slowdown on my abilities? So if I wanted to, could I just go, oh yeah, that's nice, and then be like soldier, I guess, while playing as... Whoa.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Uh-oh. Hello. Nothing to say today? That's good. At least they didn't put the random chatter bit on here.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
To deck 3. Watch out for opponents on higher ground. Elevated enemies can shoot you even in cover. So kill people up top first. So far it seems like my diagnostic of enemies is kill people up top. Well, kill specials up top that buff enemies. Then kill the regular enemies up top. Then kill specials on the same level as you. And then regular enemies at the same level as you, it looks like.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an
It's
electrical
that
fire
synthetic.
or something.
Get a gun, Shepard.
I'm going in.
I figured it was that synthetic. Oh no, that smoke! It's on fire!
Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Oh, hell.
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was
Huh.
not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled, thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So basically we would have been too slow.
Are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish.
Yeah,
However,
that'd be good.
my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that we can agree.
I've got to go see what Joker says about this. I was not expecting that at all. That's kind of cool. Can I reassign powers? Oh, Edie's got powers. I don't really want fortification, to be honest.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Yes, he will. Oh god, Joker's gonna like break a bone trying to get freaky deaky with her, isn't he?
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrett.
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
Why? There's nothing even going on here. Why would the frames be dipping now? Whatever.
Hello again.
What do we have? Prothean notes, entry 2. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't very inclined to talk. What he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible future. Is he simply a soldier mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in our cultures? Alliance interrogation record. Cerberus operative. Interrogator 1. Check out these implants. She got jammed into her face. Interrogator 2. Shh, she's awake. Cerberus operative. Unintelligible. Hello, do you know where you are? Unintelligible. You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't mean we can't work something out. If she helps us, we can... Explosion. Ugh. Cough. You okay? I'm okay. Cough. But holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, shit. Is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? Oh, that's disturbing. Oh, hey, don't get captured. Why? Because you'll explode if you do. What? Buying stuff or cooldown? Ooh. I'm gonna find plenty of money if this is anything like the last one. I mean, I've been finding 10,000 credits at a time, so let's get the cooldown bonus. Alright, cool.
Enjoy your day.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, right, Garrus is in the main battery. Let's go check on him. He just watched his planet get burned by Reapers, almost like the Covenant. So, let's go see how he's doing.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Okay.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than you're in.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Paladin behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Oh no.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After the Collector base, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Primarch Vicarian.
It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Are you doing some calibrations? Armor-piercing ammo unlocked in the medbay.
Good to be back on board, Jen.
I'm glad they made a throwback to that, specifically because of my Let's Play and how many times I actually accidentally had him say, you know, can this wait a little bit? I'm making some calibrations. Alright, so we're on the crew deck. Let's go see how everybody's doing. Do a quick rundown of everybody, and then we'll get back up there. What are we even supposed to be doing right now? Surkesh, Primarch Victus, has called for a war summit, and has taken the unusual step of including the Kroget rendezvous with the Solarian ship and use Normandy as a neutral ground for the summit. The banner of the 1st Regiment. A Turian artifact was recovered from Castellus and the Apian Crest. Find someone on the Citadel who can use it. Where the fuck is the Shrike Abyssal? Or hell, those people who can use all the shit I've been finding.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Alright. And now we've got what's-her-tits over here on the starboard cargo.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus on looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail. Uzmek was that. She has got some curves. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now.
Let me know when we do.
Huh. So she's still cool. What? She hasn't done anything to my knowledge. Let's go talk to Javik. Like, she's just kind of been standing down there, and I go down there to get a little...
They survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones he encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight.
Excellent.
Do not be concerned about me. The years in stasis have only made me hungrier to fight the Reapers.
Yeah, that's cool. Don't really like Javik so far. Shuttle Bay. But we'll see how he does. Whoa, where's Lieutenant Cortez? Is this him? Let's go see how he's doing. How you doing, buddy?
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Now, is it a bromance if he's doing it for me, or is it bow chicka bow wow if he's doing it for me? They really need to make this more clear, because my Shepard's straight, but it does seem like something he would say. It's like, dude, come on, go, do it. If it's not for you, come on, do it for me. Come on, go. But I get the feeling that it'll be like, shoulder rub, do it for me, and that's not my Shepard. I mean, don't get me wrong, that could be a Shepard, but in particular, that's not my Shepard. Ashley is for my Shepard, and Miranda, if she shows back up. Three-way! But... it's Paragon.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
You did.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
It's been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really Kodiak's strong suit.
Can I use this locker? There we go. We still just have the 1-2. Alright. And 7 breather. Show info. I do believe I got some extra stuff. Health or melee damage. I wasn't actually looking at the shoulder. Weapon damage and headshot damage. Nice. Let's take that. Air take technologies. And weapon damage. Nice. Save and exit. Alright, got ourselves a little bit of extra stuff. Hopefully, like most of the other ones, there will be a point, like with the tally sequence in Mass Effect 2, there's a point where it basically asks you, do you want to bone said person? And hopefully there will be that here, at least. Hopefully it won't be like Dragon Age 2, where you can kind of just misstep into it on accident. That was weird. What do we have? Don't care about the Avenger. I'm thinking about upgrading the Hurricane. Okay, let's go talk over here.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass. Hey. Hey.
See, he's such a tool. I like everybody else on this ship except for him. He doesn't want to talk about anything, and he's just a dick. And maybe Javik. Not really that into Javik either. He's not that great. Oh, steaming coffee on the side. Lol, hot coffee. Specialist Traynor, how you doing?
Commander, are you alright? It's fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Grissom.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest
Is that a
students
camera
humanity
guy in the
has to
background?
offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there. It's not an average school. They might even be doing work for the Alliance.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call. So normally, I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander. Commander?
I like her. She's nice. Once... I guess it was just an awkward angle? It looked like somebody was over here holding a camera. Maybe...
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
Lieutenant Commander Williams. Ashley. Shepard, I've called, I've sent messages. Who's this from? Thane. I called, I sent messages, but got no response. With Earth's comm system out, I don't expect this will get through, either. But I heard a rumor that the Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Huerta Memorial Hospital under the name Tanner Nuara. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I am not in good health. We should meet again before circumstances force us apart again. Oh, hey, let's go see him. That'll be right there. My name is John Bao with the Special Tactics and Recon. Well, if it's from Sender, what? We know who it is. Why would you block your name if we know who you are? With Special Tactics and Recon. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STR took your warnings about the Reapers seriously. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers. If you have any time, meet me in the Citadel Embassy. I appreciate your discreet assistance. Ties to the Reapers? Indoctrination? Or... From Ashley Williams. Commander, I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to be a Spectre. Crazy, I know. I'm not a big fan of Udina. But he can take the Spectre thing. He can make the Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't want to tell him. Don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me. I told him I think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. I'm getting a little stir crazy here. So we're going there. Arya, I have a proposition for you. You won't want to pass it up. I'm in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long. Alright. Back to the Citadel is what this is looking like. I know we've got Joker. We've already talked to Victus. We'll get to that story mission here in a little bit. I think we'll talk to Joker and call this an episode. I know it's a little bit short of a half an hour, but we'll be alright. Now where's Edie?
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are. Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
I'm glad that that's a running joke.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello,
Still
Edie.
getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
Oh.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Uh-huh. What? Wait, what? What? I've got to see if there's any questions Jeff can't answer.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. Its optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
That facial animation was amazing.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Yes.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Alright, cool. Alright. Let's get back to the Citadel. A lot of things seem to be focused on the Citadel right now. We do have to head back out into space to see about that one thing. We'll go to the Citadel and leave orbit. We'll go to the Citadel and then we'll log. Oh, hey, we've got new places we can go to. Hades Gamma is completed. We've got two new, the Minos Wasteland and the Shrike Abyssal. The Shrike Abyssal! Yes. Sigurd's Cradle. Now, once something's to 100%, do we need to go back to it? Or... I don't know. Anyways. Get to the Citadel once we land and everything. Stop the recording and restart. Enter the orbit. I always do like these loading screens now.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Let's go to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
I like that it can immediately just load us into the hospital or whatever. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode of Mass Effect 3. I love saying that. Thank you for watching this episode of Mass Effect 3. Please tune into the next one. Thanks for watching.